What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I'm here to talk to you about Two Loss Distribution. They are one of the most technologically advanced distributors in music. They distribute to more stores than any of the distributors around. They distribute, they give you 100% of your royalties. They only charge you $3 a month, and you have an instant option to get an advance from these guys. So if you're watching this and you want to be in the music business and you're trying to figure out how to get help, I'm here to tell you, go to twoloss.com and use the word GODS as your coupon code, and you get the first 3 months free.
Hello, everyone. It's your K Verdian Queen Dream.
It's Rick the Negotiator.
And this is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. And welcome to the Culture Report. Let's go. And shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Two Loss Distribution, Tote and Carry, Yoko Vodka, and shout out to you if you're watching for liking, sharing, subscribing, all the things we need to keep this content going. And today we have a very special guest. This is somebody who I met that I was like, we need her on the show because I just know she got some things she's gonna get off her chest. Let's give it up for I Heart the Beats own Jojo Alonzo. Let's go. Welcome. First up, having a baby. It's time to get to it.
Yeah, just had a baby, literally. Like what, 3 months ago?
Yeah, 2-3 months ago. Yeah, just had a baby.
Yeah.
Bounce back is right.
Okay, hello.
Bounce back is right. So, Sabrina, let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. We have to discuss this, even if it's too early, guys. So I know you guys been seeing in the news and everything about Puff Daddy. Do you guys think it's over for Puff with everything that's going on with him?
Did he do it? Did he done?
Ain't that what? Did he do it? Did he done?
This man has bounced back quite often.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's had a lot of setbacks over 20, 30-year career. Nothing this serious. It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. I mean, you see a lot of the companies that he's had partnerships with separating himself from.
Yeah.
What's tough about it?
I still think...
the tough answer. The answer's tough. What's your answer?
Yeah, it's done for it. I feel like at this point, it don't even matter if it's true or not. It's too many allegations.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that in the moment, do you think it's over?
Yes.
Like, do you think we will not see Puff Daddy back?
No.
You?
I don't think it's over yet.
I think it's over with for Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. I don't
Why
think it's over.
Why do you say
for
no?
I just think that we can't get so caught up in the moment that. Like JoJo just said, there's allegations, a lot of allegations. All it takes is for one of those allegations to be defunct, for people to realize, damn, maybe it was hard on him. What I will say is it tells you how many people haven't been happy seeing his ascension. To me, that's the weird part. To me, the weird part is we just last year at Invest Fest was lining up to take pictures with him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, allegations, we write them off. And there's a famous saying, America loves a good comeback story.
Yeah.
And I also think the one thing he's known for doing, the one thing he's known for more than anything else, outside of music, everything was linked to one thing, partying.
Yeah.
And I just can't see people writing him off because all he has to do is wait for time to go by and just do a little exclusive party. You see B and J there. You be like, oh, Puff had a party. And then it's a slow roll.
I don't think they're gonna promote him. I think the celebrities are gonna try to stay away from him because of the allegations, and you know how that goes. Like they're not gonna want to be around Diddy at the Diddy party. Nobody's gonna want to be at Diddy parties no more now.
I don't think
it's gonna be cool anymore to be at a Diddy party.
Right now,
even in the near future.
Right now, I had the same argument with somebody. Me and Davon, my boy Davon. Jack know Davon. I'm talking to Davon, and he was like, it's over for Kanye. There's no way. And I was like, you crazy.
But Kanye wasn't just mental. He didn't have sex allegations.
Boinking people. Kanye wasn't being accused of boinking people.
Kanye just has mental. It's just mental with him. So,
yeah, but could I ask a question?
Mental health is real.
Go ahead. Go ahead, please. I want to hear you.
I'm gonna say this. This era that we in right now, we are like canceling people left and right.
Yep.
Yeah,
like
sure.
So it's easy to cancel somebody.
Yep.
And then on top of that, like look at like Chris Brown, for example. He's still going through it for what he did
to Rihanna
way back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like
Great.
When you
great
hop
point.
on something, people be hopping on it, and then they gonna ride it all the way till the wheels fall off. Like,
But yeah, I just backed up my point. It's not over for Chris Brown. Chris Brown came back.
did he?
Yeah,
he
I
did.
just was at Phillips Arena with 20,000 people singing this song word for word. Now,
Oh, you talking about his concert?
is he back where he was the golden kid on his way to the top of the earth? No. But there's also a famous saying, hopefully you're lucky enough to hang around long enough to become the villain.
Yeah.
Bottom line is that this world needs a villain, and right now he's the villain of the moment. All it takes is for someone else to come out, and we holistically got to just ask ourselves, what did he do criminal? What did he do criminal?
You talking about Diddy?
Yeah, like
The allegations.
A lot
wise?
criminally.
no, the allegations. So it gets tricky, and the reason I say that is because Cassie allegations are way different than this guy Little Rod.
Agreed.
Cassie was the girlfriend of 10 years and had a whole lot of information, but this kid Little Rod, he's not that. So he's saying Lucien like is a head of a sex ring. Like what? I think that we are so caught up in everything going on, we're not paying attention to who said it and what he's saying. He listed Ethiopia in the lawsuit.
Yeah.
He said that Puff had a mule.
A drug mule.
A mule.
Yeah.
A mule is just somebody who goes and, if I send you to the store to go get me some goddamn edibles,
Facts.
you the mule now?
Yeah.
Shit. Now we got mules.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a whole scenario. And for me, I just don't believe in getting caught up in the moment. And I believe that if you are a creator, you never count the creators out. Pete Rose still got a chance to come back from being banned from baseball, a lifetime ban, because a huge baseball player just got caught. His translator just got caught gambling. Dog, there's always room for a comeback, and that is Puff Daddy. And we're gonna look back at it, and I think people are gonna realize, what did he do in the first place, or was it just so salacious that we was like, ooh, like if you just remove it and ask yourself, what did he do for you to say he's done? Then it's like, well, damn, what did he do? His girlfriend aired him out, told it their business. That ain't the first.
The girl, Aubrey, she was in that group. Danity Kane.
Danity Kane.
She was working with him. She said that he was doing some stuff too.
Yeah.
But like you said, they're all allegations. But I personally don't want to see a black man go down for something that he did not do.
Perfect.
I will say that.
Thanks for saying that.
But I'm also going to say that if he did do these things that they said he's done.
What are the things
he
though?
needs to be trafficking.
Okay, so let's trafficking this. Let's stay there for a second. I'm dealing with you, me and you together. We want to have a threesome. Your homegirl comes. At that moment, I'm trafficking her.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yes. Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. When we start talking about sex, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like I ask everybody I ask us all to remove our bias and just look at things holistically. They can say, if I travel, or let's say if you say I want to go, and I'm like, shit, like me and you have an argument. You're like, I want to go, and I'm like, I don't feel like going right now. You can definitely say I kidnapped you or held you against your will.
Okay.
He held me against my will. But it's too many. Like my thing is, what is the criminal thing? And like I said, the only thing he did criminal that I could think of was they said he set old boy Carl. He blew old boy Carl.
Oh,
He blew a car
That's
over
criminal.
Cassie.
You did that? That's criminal.
Yeah, I heard
But-
that part
Blow his
too.
car.
But dog, if I say
Gotta be
right
that walk.
now,
You blowing
if I
cars
say
in.
right now,
Kind of coochie she
I'm
had.
going to I got a private jet and I'm going to the Bahamas for 3 days, and ladies get on, they could say they got picked because he expected sex. It's so many ways to amplify it. So that's what I'm saying. Is it over for him? I would say no. It's not over for him because we still haven't heard from him or seen what he did wrong. And that's why I would say it's not over. And to me, I've been there. Like where someone said you did something, and you gotta remember the accuser has nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Right.
It's you that got everything to lose. So you gotta shut the fuck up and be quiet until your lawyers speak. You gotta be quiet because they will use it against you. So for me to say, is it over for Puff? I'm gonna say no. And I'm gonna also say, I think we forgot who he was. There's two men that are the establishment of black music, and that's Puff and Hove. And then you might want to give Dre for the West Coast, but Dre don't want it. Like when you at the table with those two, you at the table.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a little weird to write him off. Now, if we saw a video of him, my God, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
See, it's hard to say because he's so radioactive at the moment, but we don't know what's coming. You know, and it's hard to foresee if there's anything that's coming. Or if there's a whole lot that's coming.
Good or bad, though. It could be something coming to save him.
Could be, but we have to look at it both ways, though. I mean, you got to look at it both ways. And it's like, listen, if that stuff that comes out is what they're saying.
Yeah.
What is this? Can you tell me what's being said? Because I don't know.
It was also something that Suge said.
Don't say what Suge said. See,
random stuff.
See what happens, Chad?
No.
Okay, let me
Let's
finish.
focus on the facts of what's said.
These are people that's like close
hold
to
on,
him,
no,
though.
let me finish my point. There was
Go
something
ahead.
that Suge said. This is their way of taking the black man down.
Oh, yeah.
This is another
sure.
way that they do to take the black man down.
And Suge also said that they're probably trying to, the Homeland Security came in to get whatever tapes that he might have to protect whoever is at the top.
Exactly.
But
so
let's
it's
just
so
say
many
it's just something that needs to be said. If you want regular, you can do regular. And we are talking about the top of the top of the top. It gets uglier when you get up there because it's people that's right next to the door. It's always ugly. Anytime the stakes are high, you're gonna see ugly scenarios come out of it.
Yeah.
Like how many men, look at, I just gave another example. How many men have probably asked a woman or a woman asked a man for money for abortion, right? That's already, when we think about it, that's like a normal thing to us, right? But when you saw Anthony Edwards, the NBA player, saying, I don't care, did you get the abortion? Did you do it yet? It came off very damn, that's that's fucked up. That's how he talks to a woman he was sleeping with. But it happens every day.
It does.
It's the same thing with it's how I feel about chicken, y'all. It's how I feel about chicken. If a chef came in here right now with a beautiful plate of chicken, we would probably all eat it, right?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, of course, we love chicken. If that same chef came in here with a live chicken, cut that nigga head off in front of us, took the feathers off, did the whole process, you hear the chicken crying, you hear him crying, and cut his head off, shut up, and then you see him do it, and he hands us the plate. Are you eating it?
No.
Fuck no. It happened though.
I don't want that.
It happened though. We just didn't see it happen.
just didn't see it happen.
And that's to me the problem. We all have a view into the glass bowl, and we all judging like we ain't out here fucking doing crazy shit too.
But see, this is the biggest difference now.
But he's Diddy.
Even with him being Diddy,
more reason to do it.
Back then, everything wasn't publicized. Everybody has a camera. We're in the content information age.
Yeah.
You can't scratch your ass without getting caught nowadays.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
So it's and everybody's wanting to tell because everybody feels like they got something to gain. So it's if they could find something on you and air you out, shoot, why not?
Yeah, clout.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. We gotta acknowledge that. I hate to see what's happening right now, and I hate that we're counting them out over hearsay. Like, a nigga could do a crime today, go to jail for 15 years, come out and change his whole life.
Yeah.
So when we say over, we gotta remember over is forever. I don't believe that it's over forever for Puff. That's all I would say. Now you go to the next
I don't
subject.
think he'll never be the same after this.
Well, guess what? Nobody's the same. Kobe Bryant wasn't the same after allegations, but he still came back to being Kobe Bryant, and that's my point. Like, of course, by the way, nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
it's just when you are a celebrity, you are a target. You are a target everywhere you go. Somebody wants to talk to you. Somebody wants money from you. Somebody wants attention from you. And sometimes you want shit too. Yeah. I want some ass, and then you start realizing, is that wrong to want? It's just we got to be careful. Like everybody,
just the way you go about
we ain't all fucking,
ass.
we ain't all wilding out, we all ain't got some shit. We some shit. We just got to be careful when it comes to crucifying someone. Like I said, unless there was a crime committed, and sex trafficking, that's tricky.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
And not only that, it's at the level you do it too.
Yeah.
Because every rapper in America is sex trafficking by that term. Because everybody flying somebody to have sex. That is sex trafficking. You flew it out. It sounds pretty. It sounds funny then. But when it's Puff, he was trafficking. Nigga, he was flying bitches out the fuck.
Because if Puff want to find me, I'm getting on that jet, baby.
That's all he's doing.
I said, if Puff wanted to find me, I'm getting on that jet.
You got that. And by the way, you're better. You're better. Now you go to the next thing. You go to the next subject.
Okay, so I know them two Scorpios, Drake and Future, has been all over the internet. They feuding. Metro Boomin got into it. So as music A&Rs, if you was Drake's manager, what would be some of you guys' advice for him going through a situation like this?
Get in the booth. I like Drake. I'm a huge Drake fan, so
Me
I just
too,
want to hear
yeah.
music. I don't care what you talking about, just do it.
Right.
I don't care if it's beef, you can make us think that you about to drop a diss track. I just want to hear some more Drake music.
Right.
You go. I'm sorry.
The manager me would tell him, you at the top of the game. You ain't got nothing to prove. The fan of me would be like, yo, listen, just go tear him apart real quick because I want to hit the boss.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I would look
The
at it.
manager in me would have told him 6 albums ago, you need to switch it up.
Yeah.
Like the manager in me would have told him 6 albums ago, Drake has been the same character since he came in. Being a father didn't change him.
No.
He's still certified lover boy. Don't get me wrong. That's fun. But look at Kendrick. Look at Cole. Look at Jay. Look at Ye. Look at everybody in the same category as him of success. They've all grown. They all have evolved. He's still the same person talking about girls and how much money he got and everything else. And he's in my top
I love
5.
Drake.
What you need him to talk about?
Drake done took me through a lot of relationships.
Okay, exactly. That's my point. But what I'm speaking about is that when tell me somebody else you like. Just give me another artist that you love.
J. Cole.
Okay, J. Cole. J. Cole he's a different J. Cole. Like he's
different.
he's married now. He's pushing this angle. He's picking his spots because he's so big. What I'm speaking of, and by the way, I'm not really a J. Cole fan to know enough about him musically, but I can tell you that you can see him trying to be anything but J. Cole. I think Drake loves being Drake so much that he enjoys being Drake, and I think that what happened is that his peers grew up.
Yep.
And I think that like you don't make a song, bend that ass over, make that pussy breathe. Great record. It should have been Sexy Red record with Drake featured on it.
It should have.
But it was his record. Nigga, where's the growth?
Drake loves hood shit. And
where's the growth though?
What's growth? Growth.
Jay-Z 444 album, Jay-Z Blueprint.
Yeah,
Kanye when he does Donda, you know where he at. You can look at any Kanye album and know where he was.
Yeah.
The college dropout, late registration, graduation, 808s and heartbreaks, in my dark twisted fantasy. Then he comes with Life of Pablo. Then he's like on this God thing, and he comes with the Sunday Service album. He's attempted to give us who he was.
Right.
Drake has been giving us perfection.
Yeah.
That is why he gets so mad when people say his name or talk about him. That's why he takes it so personal. You can talk about me all day. I'm confident in my skin. And you might say something that I need to know. And you might say something that helped me grow. What I'm saying is that as an artist, Drake has been making the same type of music since Best I Ever Had. He can drop Best I Ever Had right now and it will work.
Exactly
but why change it if it's working for him?
Because you're an artist. You're an artist.
It's working for him.
No, but that's my point. So that means you're not an artist. That means you're just doing whatever it takes to work. Artists are humans. Artists are humans. So if you ain't felt one human emotion,
He
definitely feels emotion.
Yeah, he's very emotional.
But he's been emotional from the beginning.
Okay, so you trying to tell me that he can't be
The
emotional?
ladies love him. It works for him. So why, if you're an artist,
by the way,
understand
listen. Can I tell y'all something? If you asking me as a fan, I can understand. You
But a
ask me
manager.
as a coach. As a
coach,
I am no longer your fan. I'm here to help make you better. When Michael Jordan was fucking slashing and dunking on everybody, them first run, he was a different player the second run. More in the post, more of a jump shooter. That's somebody saying, you're getting older. We got to pick our spots.
So which way would you tell Drake to go?
I would tell him,
What kind of growth?
if he was here right now, I would tell him, like, to me, what's happening to him, if I was his manager, it wouldn't have happened. Because he got too isolated. And then from what I know, he does a lot of shit behind closed doors that he knows how to pick. He knows how to poke you in a place no one sees, and then you do something and be like, oh. That's why if you pay attention to people that's close to him, the people that's really close to him are just the same niggas from Toronto.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's hard for him to make real friends with industry people because there has to be an ingenuineness to it. If like you can't be all of those things and you don't stand nowhere, you don't stand on nothing. What has he ever stood on? What has he ever spoke on? What has he ever said? Like Meek is out here trying to do prison reform.
Yeah,
like everybody is out here trying to make the world better.
Yeah.
He's just making music and fucking bitches. And now and here comes the king toxic nigga.
It's over.
And now he like, and to me, I feel like it's not over for Drake, but I do believe that this was the peak. I think he coast.
He's at the fork in the road.
This the peak. It doesn't get any higher. But I also said on this show, I said Drake fucked up by taking that $500 million from Universal. Remember I said that? I said because he gonna have to drop album after album after album, which means he can no longer pick his spots. It's like Steph Curry shooting a three. Steph Curry shoots the three he wants, but if you tell him you only get paid if you hit 10, that nigga, he don't give a fuck. He's shooting, and that's what's happening with Drake right now. He got so much money. I told y'all he gonna have to drop an album every 6 to 9 months. He did, and why did he stop? He said, "I'm mentally drained."
Yeah,
nigga, because as an artist, a real artist, a true artist, when you coaching one, they want to give you their most authentic versions of them. Yeah. And Drake has been giving you the most authentic version, but that doesn't mean you're growing. Yeah. That doesn't mean you're growing. Like when Jay-Z turned 30, Jay-Z was like, I don't wear jerseys, nigga, I'm 30 plus, give me a fresh pair of whites, nigga, button up. He was letting us know the grown man codes to follow. Yeah. Drake is walking around with barrettes in his hair, fucking 22-year-olds. Yeah. And my thing, and by the way, that's awesome. But then you gotta also understand that there's an MC class that you're in that feel a way about you. Yeah. That feel like, oh nigga, you ain't even trying. You ain't even attempting to give a, like Kendrick is gonna try, Cole is gonna try. You giving us the same shit every time. Bitches, money, rich, you got everything, you're from the six, you ain't gave us nothing personal. How's it being a father? You ain't wrote a song to your Adonis yet?
You hit him.
You ain't give like dog when like you ain't give us nothing. Yeah. And by the way, I do this. That's why I can speak like this. This is not me speaking from a fan standpoint. If I was the head of his label, I'd be like, dog, you don't want more?
Yeah.
You don't want more? Like you like what he can do stadiums if he wanted to.
Yes.
He could. Yeah, facts.
He's still playing small. Big. Everybody's trying to get bigger. He's like, no, I'm the senior in high school. I'm a 13th year senior. I like being here. I got all the money. I'm cool, nigga. When I pull up my jet, everybody respect me. I get it. And to them young niggas, you that nigga. Yeah. But you'll never be Hove. No. You'll never be able to move a mountain until you say something or do something that makes us think you give a fuck about the mountain. Right. Not just fucking it.
That's true.
No, real talk.
That's true.
And by the way, I'm a fan. He's in my top 5, but no one is above a critique. Yeah. No one is.
That was a great breakdown.
That was great because I never
looked at it like that.
Yeah, I never looked at it like that either. Like Mill with the prison reform and Drake just doesn't have nothing.
No, he really does.
He really does.
Like
he has all this money.
Maybe we just don't know.
No.
Organizations, charities, anything.
And he puts it out there.
No, he literally is. He literally is. To me, he is a successful artist. He's not from America. That's something that we don't factor in.
He's from
Canada. He's from Canada. He's not American.
Country. He's different country.
Yeah.
He's forever cool there. Yeah. America, we are a trend city.
Yeah.
What's cool a year ago ain't cool today. No. So what Drake has been allowed to do, what he's done his whole career, he sat back and he watched the trends. And because he was Canadian, he can rap in a Caribbean accent. Yep. He could rap in a street accent. He could rap in a Toronto accent. He could rap in any accent because he's from Toronto. But you want to know how you know? Watch him talk. When he talks like a Canadian, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he talks like a Canadian, but he doesn't rap. He raps like he's from the South. Sometimes he raps. So my point is that I've always been a fan. That's genius. That's a cheat code. I love this. He is in my top 5. But goddamn, my nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga, like you rich as fuck now. What does that feel like?
Yeah.
What does that feel like? Why you ain't talking about your taxes, your investments? Why you ain't talking about life? Why you ain't telling us where you at? Jay-Z, okay. Jay-Z has made how many rappers rich? Jay-Z has made how many people rich? I'm rich because of Hove.
Yeah.
Hove made me think I could do it. Now imagine Hove was still talking about getting rich in 90, and like he dropped in 2001 when he dropped the Blueprint. Imagine if he was still doing it. I'd be like, damn, you still trying to get rich? Like Drake, you still trying to fuck bitches? You still? You can fuck any woman you want in the world, and you're still talking about that? You ain't giving us something else? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Kendrick is, and I think that's the only nigga that could punch him in his mouth. And he got to punch back. And that's the one nigga. He is not Pusha T.
Do you think that's why he's staying quiet?
He is not Pusha T. Because Pusha, let me tell you why he's not Pusha T. Because Pusha is ill, but Pusha doesn't have the success to stand on.
Yeah.
Pusha's still like doing shows for fucking 3,000 people and shit.
Kendrick Lamar,
Grammy Award winning. Hov wants to take a picture with him. Yes. Everybody wants to be around him. And he says something, ain't no big 3 nigga. Nigga, it's just Big Meat, and he on stage and Drake's on stage. Like you could tell, he's like, nobody on this God green earth could fuck with me, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, you exposing yourself. You just exposed yourself with that. You care, nigga. You care. That's why you defending yourself. Imagine, that's like a broke nigga saying something about my outfit. You are broke, nigga. There's nothing you can say to offend me. You are broke. You can't afford it.
Right.
It's mine. So when you say, but if a nigga that was rich said, why you doing that? Hold on, this nigga. It's just different. It's just different, y'all. He ain't growing. And I'm telling you, this is trouble for him. Because we in a season where women are desiring, women are craving men, real men. And
right there's a shortage on y'all. A lot of them DL. I'm glad
you said y'all instead of them. I know I'm one.
It's a shortage.
I'm glad you said it's a shortage on y'all and not shortage on them. Yeah. It is a shortage, but my saying is that I think now black women want a man. That's what I believe that tonight, and I believe that he's not that yet, and he better be that quick.
So do you think the reason why he hasn't lashed back yet is because
he will lash back?
He doesn't want to have the.
He has to lash back.
Yeah, he has to.
You think so?
He
did it, but think about how fast he came at Meek.
Because that's Meek.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And by the way, Meek is ill.
Yeah.
But nigga, there is only one nigga, and that's K. Dot.
Right.
He is the one nigga.
He is the one nigga.
Let me tell you why he's so dangerous.
Yeah.
He can give you a girl record. Mm-hmm. He can give you a life record. He can give you a verse. Like he is the one. He is the one nigga that I think Drake is like, fuck.
Yeah, like I gotta write this plan down. I gotta master this plan.
He's from his class.
He's from that class.
So like, he an older nigga that he like, oh, the old nigga talking shit. He ain't a younger nigga either.
Yeah.
He's your class, nigga.
Yeah, y'all on the same bracket.
And guess what? Where he from? Compton. His people, your people, this is one thing niggas don't factor in. Your people have to go to LA.
Yeah, for sure.
His people never have to go to Toronto.
No.
So nigga, you got to play by, your politics are slightly different than his.
Yeah.
Because you live in his city. He don't have a house in yours. Mm-hmm. You got to respond for a lot of reasons.
Yeah. So
and to me, I think this is the thing that wakes him up. I think this is the thing that takes Drake to a whole nother level if he responds the way he's supposed to. But
Drake the type of nigga to set up a meeting with Kendrick type shit.
Can I tell you what?
It's called humble L.
You know, can I say JoJo? And Kendrick is the one nigga say ain't no need for no meeting, nigga, get in the booth.
Facts.
I'm telling you, that's a Compton.
That's why I'm telling you, Kendrick does not gain anything from Drake doing a feature for him. Drake taking him on tour, none of that. He literally is in his own world. He drops what he wants. Mm. He has his wife and his kids on the cover of his album, so you know what he on.
Right.
Meanwhile, you out here fucking young, like, oh nigga. That's when you grow up. It's kind of like that moment where you realize, like, damn, I can't wear the jerseys no more, nigga. I'm too old for the jerseys.
Yeah.
Like Drake, you're unk age now. You are of the unk age, and you acting like one of the nephews. You got to act like an unk now, nigga. That's the game.
Mm-hmm.
You got the next one though.
Okay, so next topic. So Godfather question.
Hold on. Go ahead. I got a question for you and Joe.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You want me to go?
No, you go. Then
I'm gonna let JoJo take over the Godfather question.
You got a Godfather question?
Yeah, I'm gonna let JoJo lead with that.
Okay. So y'all know Kayla Nicole? She's a influencer on social media. Okay.
Pretty skinny, dark skinned girl.
Yes.
Love her.
Yes. So she has kids. I don't know if you know that.
Of course.
Well, she has 2 kids, and right now they dragging her on social media and calling her deadbeat mom because she's allowing the kids to live with their father.
Well, I don't think a man would call her a deadbeat mom.
No, people are calling her.
I'm saying, but I think if we looked at who those people are, it would be women or bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
Because no man, real man, will ever judge a woman based on her making a decision that
kids.
might be better for her kids.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, so for me, it's like you don't. And by the way, what we also don't factor in is that, and this might not be popular, ladies, don't eat my ass up, but a lot of women have kids for the man.
What do you mean?
Like.
And that's where they mess up.
That's where they mess up.
And that's
They have kids. Like I want
to keep a man.
No. I want to make my man happy, so I'm gonna give him a baby.
And that's where they
right. So they have babies for the man, and then what happens is the man leaves. Now they like, well, I didn't want the damn baby. I wanted the baby with you.
I wanted
That's why
I wanted this.
The whole thing.
Mommy's baby, daddy's maybe.
So mommy's baby, daddy's maybe. But imagine if you're a woman, and I don't know if it's boys and girls. I don't know. But I hope it's boys, right? Because boys, I think, should always be raised by their father, right? But even if there are girls and she made that decision, like, number one, I know Kayla Nicole. Mm-hmm. I met her husband. Like, I met her and her husband like 8 years ago. And I remember telling him, I was like, what you do? You know, because I'm older. I'm like, what you do? He was like, oh, I'm nothing really. I'm just with her. And I'm like, you better do something with her.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because she going to walk in the room with another powerful man. And you're going to either diminish in that room or you're going to have to rise up. And if you don't rise up, I bet one nigga's going to try you.
Yeah.
And be like, and he was, to me, he felt like a little nigga. And if you meet her in person, she feels like a young girl. But her business and her brand is not a young girl. Her business is big. So sometimes, who gonna make the money to take care of the kids?
Right. And
Shit,
she's a
sometimes I might
breadwinner.
need you to be the male provider
Yeah.
while I'm at the house. While I'm out being an influencer and sending money to you. I just think it's unfair to tell women it's okay to get up and work, but then also make them feel like they're the only people responsible for the female duties or the duties that the world says a woman would do. Now, if you ain't working, then you don't do that way different. What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. And if you were wondering who this beautiful woman sitting next to me is my sister Tiffany Daniels Sai. Let's give it up for my sister. Everybody can clap. This is good. And my sister she's the most talented person in the family, and we started a family business, a signature scent company. So if you smoke a lot of weed in your car and you want to get the scent out, you have to check out these scents. I know guys that use it for the weed. I know people that use it for cologne, and everywhere they go to get compliments. We make candles. We make
room sprays. We got them in kits. So if you want to buy something for your loved one or anybody that you care about, hit us up, LorraineCo.com.
and we're gonna put the website at the bottom of it. But support this black business, support this black woman, and order. I promise you guys. As a matter of fact, use the word gods, and we'll give you 15% off. I just made that up, so if my sister face looks crazy, don't get mad at her. I'll eat that. But guys, when I tell you this shit is incredible, you really should check this out.
The best scents ever.
LorraineCo.com, and we'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.
Thanks.
I think it's unfair is how you gonna call somebody a deadbeat mom for giving their kids to the dad.
Yeah,
but
that's still the parent.
Right, but as soon as she be like, nah, we not doing that, you gonna drag her for that too. Oh, you gonna keep the kids from
from
him.
the
Like
dad,
it's
yeah.
always something.
It's always
because
something.
I'm be completely honest, like when I had my child,
Recently,
I have two. I'm gonna just say when I had my child,
Okay.
I have two kids.
Yeah, I got two also.
I actually was like, you know what? You wanna for some reason men think like nowadays like women are insane. Okay, men think that you use your kid as a pawn.
Yes.
Or you're gonna keep that kid away. So I'm gonna sit here and try to figure it out and make it work.
And that's
so that
so difficult.
you
Hold on,
don't
hold on. I
keep
wanna
your
hear her.
kid. So you don't keep our kid away from me. So I'm like.
hold on. I want to make sure I understand. You're saying men are. I want to make sure I understand it. Men are dumb because what?
No, men think.
Oh, men think.
Men think that women are going to keep their kids away from them if they don't decide to be in a relationship. There you go.
Well, that's true sometimes.
But they're traumatized from that though.
Men are, or the
The men, like a man will stay in a relationship with a woman because she had their child, and he
That's
don't
true.
want to be with her.
that's true.
And he will drag that woman in the mud just so that she won't keep their kid away.
That sounds like a great father to me. That
Is
sounds
it?
that sounds like the fathers in the 60s and 70s. Papa
Yeah.
Papa had a family around the corner.
But you're not
But Papa
happy though.
came home every
but
night to
Is it
grandma.
really good?
Right, that's
if
what
you're
I'm
in a
saying.
relationship with somebody and you're not
And you
happy.
don't wanna be with them.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but
for
my
the
thing
kids.
is, I think the unfair thing to do is to not say, like, I think we should do. Okay, this leads to my question.
Okay.
By the way, did you answer? You don't have kids.
No,
okay.
I'm not kids, kid.
I got a question for the ladies. Recently, two names that I'm gonna name: Simon and Puff. Simon had 4 weddings with his wife. 4 weddings. They had one in Africa, one in America, one everywhere. They was a love story of all time. The man gets in some shit on a fucking Thursday, and she filed for divorce on a Friday.
That's not real love.
But my point is that Young Miami, when they was making fun of her man, oh my man, I'm going wherever he going.
Yeah.
Stop asking me what my man was doing back in the day, bitch.
My
I was
man
in
rich,
elementary
he
school.
cutting that check.
And as soon as he gets to some shit,
She goes.
she's gone.
Ain't nobody seen
So
Young
I'm
Miami.
asking you, ladies, is this a trend? Are we seeing a trend where it is becoming okay to be transactional? Because if I married you today, love you, I'm on top of the mountain, I love my wife JoJo, and then you get cancer, and I'm gone. Was it really love?
No.
So do we give them in their own category of like fake love
So okay, so before
or lit love? Fake sounds bad.
Before she filed for divorce, you don't know what led her to that. She just didn't. Okay, she got in trouble. That man might have did 1,000 things to her, before, and that was just the one thing that she was like, you know, I'm tired of this nigga. I'm filing for divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might have been a million things he did to her.
I don't.
But at the end of the day, marriage is supposed to last forever.
They say for sickness or health,
true,
to death do us part.
But we get fed up with y'all shit, though.
Yeah, but my thing is, nigga, give it. If you're gonna get into some shit on a Thursday, give us some. Wait to find divorce a week later.
He probably did. You know how much shit he probably did leading up to that Thursday. That shit was fucking tired of him.
That's my point. But you gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
But you gave up.
You gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Nah.
Even you have 4.
See, I wouldn't give up on Simon because he a rich African. I would have gave him 1,000 chances.
You got 3-4 different weddings.
Puff is richer than Simon.
He would have had a million. Simon would have had a million chances.
But it's like you go through all this weddings, you go all this stuff, and then like I said, he has one situation, one fall. I still don't know what he did or what happened, and all of a sudden you out of it. One thing.
But did you hear what she said though? She said,
sit down.
What did you say? You
sure?
said,
I said you don't know what he did to her before. What led up?
No.
To
After that, you said you would have gave Simon a million chances. You would have been like, take me to demons.
Yeah.
Transactional.
Transactional.
I'm transactional.
Yeah, but not just you though.
Hey,
not just you.
You don't want to say that means a lot to us men. We feel it, but we don't prove it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm very much not transactional. Like, I don't care. You know, you want to give me some bread. Can't wait. I'm accepted, but it's so hard trying to. I feel like I'm going to eventually be transactional because
men are some bullshit, baby.
Because
niggas
ain't shit.
Get
no
your
offense
money.
to all the men in the room.
Let's go.
Get your money.
Okay. Don't hold
Get
back.
your money.
But
Get your money.
is what it is. Like, men, I don't know what it is these days, but they don't know how to treat a woman. They don't know how to date a woman. They don't know how to be a man. How to treat a woman. You don't even know how to be a man.
Can I respond?
You're a dinosaur.
Can I respond?
We already know that.
Nope. As a man, the women that I saw growing up did not act like these women today.
Facts.
These women today are literally like Remy Martin. Love Remy Martin. Yeah. I seen her on stage dancing, and she was doing a little dance, and then she walked away, and she had her pants low, and her thong was out. Remy, you don't need to do that.
No.
Like as a man, it's hard to treat you like a woman when I don't see a woman. Mm-hmm. I see someone who has money in their eyes. If you got, that's why I said we get on Puff and we ride him hard, but we don't act like.
But y'all are flash. All y'all want to do is sit here and flash and talk about what you got and this and that.
And what you
well, give me some. So how you expect me not to be transactional?
Can I tell you what you should say back?
How you expect me not to be transactional? Can I tell you what you should say back? What should I say?
This is what I'm gonna do for you.
Okay,
you're gonna love me. You're gonna take care of me. You're gonna provide for me. You're gonna do that for me. This is what I'm gonna do for you.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's not saying I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna provide for you. I'm gonna do this. No, he's saying I'm gonna pay your bills. I'm gonna fly you out. I'm gonna buy you a bag. That's what they saying.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
That's
a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you out here and you hopping around, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's cool, it's fun. But when you're older and you got kids and you trying to settle down and actually have a family, like, you ain't trying to listen to that bullshit.
We
like,
get tired of giving y'all chance after chance after chance to prove yourself, and every time be some bullshit. So that's why we go to transactions.
I want to say this,
but I blame the women.
I know that if I'm dealing with a man and he's transactional,
say that again, JoJo. We didn't hear her.
I blame the women.
Tell us why, JoJo.
I blame the women because...
Let's all clap for the man. Man is clapping. Go ahead. Tell us, JoJo. We appreciate you.
I'm not clapping.
I'm going to say why I blame the women.
I'm not clapping.
I blame the women because lately, like, women they accept that shit. They don't have, a lot of women, some women, they don't really have, like...
morals
or standards.
But that's the new generation coming up, though.
Yeah. But they're making it harder for women to actually find a husband or a good man because they're willing to suck and fuck you for $200, $300 and not even money. Like, take a trip to damn Miami.
No, but she's right.
They is some cheap hoes. Cheap hoes.
If you're a good woman and wholesome and you carry yourself different, not in the social media world. And
Rick, you have a very smooth voice.
If that was,
nigga just came with the R&B voice.
With the that woman, y'all can run over her.
This nigga just trying to get a job at iHeart, JoJo. This nigga's trying to get a job with you. Let me just talk about how smooth. Like, this nigga came. What? Nigga, keep going, Rick. Go ahead.
It's like, as a man, you see that woman come across, but similar. If you see a certain woman, they giving it up, or they coming at you man fast, and see you ain't got to put no work, and you ain't got to do nothing.
Yep.
Then you got the woman where it might be work, but you got to do work. You ain't gonna want to do work because you used to getting it easy.
What? Hold on. You will work. I disagree. You, as a man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, ladies. As a man, we know when we in a room with a lady.
Facts.
and we know when we're in a room with somebody and how we're going to treat them and what they're going to go for. We already
Right.
know it. We're going to tell you if you're going to go or if you're not going to go. There has been something like, it's just the game. But I believe this. I believe that women, I got a suggestion, Sabrina.
Okay, let's
and
do it.
Jojo. I believe women should be accountable for women and men should be accountable for men. I don't want to speak on women. I don't want to speak on what women do wrong because that's not my place. Because let me make this also clear. That's not my experience.
Right.
Like I'm loved and taken care of so well. That's not my experience.
Oh, we
It's
know.
unfair for me to speak like that. But I also would sit in the room with a man and say, hey nigga, you need to be out here hustling, doing what you gotta do. Like I love SZA. When she says, as long as you out here jugging for me, nigga, I'm with whatever you gonna do. Jugging for me. Men need to get back to jugging for theirs.
Yeah. You know what?
And I think,
hate?
hold on, let me say this. And I think if we do get back to hustling for hours in our family, I think it's gonna make it a lot better because women just want to feel safe in this shit, and I think that it's so many bitch ass niggas that women don't feel safe
Security,
anymore,
that's
and
all
y'all
we
need to
want.
I
feel
agree with
secure.
that.
Because there like sometimes you interact with a woman and hear how she talks to you, and I'm like I've been around women that's been like, oh yeah, you ain't never fucked no real nigga before. And it was like, how you know? You would never talk to me like that. You
That's
would never
true.
talk to a man like that if you fuck with a real nigga. You would never act, you would never dress like that if you fuck with a real nigga. These niggas that's okay with their women wearing their ass out, these are beta males.
Yeah.
These are males that are okay with other men looking at theirs because that makes them feel good about
Yeah.
themselves. I don't need nobody to look at mine for me to feel good. I love mine. It's mine, nigga. I'm an alpha male personality. So for me, I agree with you. It is the niggas' fault. These niggas is lame, they lazy, but I gotta blame women for that now. Here's why. I remember vividly sitting on the phone with a song playing in the background saying, just send me a picture. Yo, just send me a picture. No, listen, I promise you I won't show it to nobody. Just send me a picture. Now, the pictures we was on the phone working for 3 hours for is on fucking
social
Instagram.
media.
As
Y'all
soon
put
as
it
I
up
open
yourself.
As soon as I open it up, it's on Instagram.
there.
Right.
So now think about how jaded the man is.
Right.
I came from an era where we had to work to see naked or pay to go to the strip club
Not
to see him
even just
naked.
naked, just to see thighs.
No, I'm saying we had to. But I'm saying we had to work to see a woman naked. When you
Yeah.
walked to the strip club, they would tell you phones away.
Yes.
You had
Yeah.
to pay. And now
Yeah.
is the strippers are like, put me on your camera.
It's a secret
tag me.
society.
It's like, bro,
We had a secret society.
It's,
We really
it
did.
used to be that. Now it's not. So my only thing is that women, I got men in here. Every man, I just need y'all to answer this for me. Rick, you too. If you met, and this is so fucked up, Sabrina, don't judge me. I'm just asking as an example.
Okay.
If y'all met a young lady at the strip club while y'all was there visiting, and you met a young lady, she's naked, dance for you all night. Are you waiting 3 weeks to fuck her?
No.
If you get her.
Tonight.
That's my point.
Right.
How much
Guess
you
what?
got?
The clothes are the boundary. If I see you dressed, I'm like, well, I wonder what that's like. I gotta work this. Oh, she took her shoes off in front of me. Okay. Now chicks is just like, yeah, I suck. Here's my ass. It's like chicks are really putting themselves on the market for rich niggas to come take advantage of them.
That's true.
But then that's why there's a lot of women who, like, honestly, they don't even really give a fuck about being naked, but they gonna do it because they feel like that they need to
feel
get
like
a
compete.
man. Because
I agree. But that's men. But that's
because
bitch
it's
men.
so easy.
But that's what I'm saying. Those are beta males.
And it's like, oh yeah, well, I don't really want to see what you talking about, shorty, because that's too much work. Let me just go fuck shorty right quick. The one
Right.
that's,
And can I
Because
tell you
it's
another
easy.
thing?
that's gonna take 5
And let me give a
minutes.
lady some more advice. I don't want to start no
Lord.
trouble.
You know what I hate though? Let me tell y'all what I hate.
When you lead
After.
with the things that you're good at, we expect you to be good at that. And a lot of these chicks be out here like, I suck, it's gonna be amazing. And it's like, says
It's nothing
who?
for the mystery.
I need the references.
What is the
Who
Carfax
said
look
that?
no
like?
mystery.
Why
What
we
is the
gotta lead
Carfax?
with that though? Why
That's
we
why
gotta?
I don't think
No,
you should.
shouldn't be
But
leading with it.
if you're gonna lead with money, you better have a lot.
No,
And if you're
why
gonna
would-
lead with sex, you better be great at it.
who is leading with money and sex? Like as a woman, I'm not leading with, oh, I got this amount of money, or oh,
You're
this
not
is what
leading
my
with
business
that.
is
But
about.
Jojo, you saw that
But
clip.
then-
You saw that clip of Walker. Remember Walker
Yeah.
did the thing 20 women on one, and the woman walked up there and said, "My name is Sasha. I suck." And he's like, "Shorty, get out of
Get
here.
out
You
here."
too out
It
there
was
for me.
Quavo too, yeah.
You out there for like that's a real man.
That's a real man.
I don't want my
No
woman out
bitch,
there. Like I don't
yeah.
want you bragging on how good you suck dick on
Right,
Instagram.
yeah.
So I
Like,
can
what
send my
type of
mom.
man? That's
I can
crazy.
my mom could see. Damn. I'm being honest with you. Like we need to leave
But y'all
certain
do
things.
though.
Hold on, say it again.
But y'all do want that girl.
We
You
do.
d- you do.
We want her
Y'all
on
want her for the
They
moment.
We
lusting
want her
about
on the roster.
You want her for the
They want to
moment.
fuck her. They want to fuck her.
We
for
want
the
her
night.
on. No, we want her on the roster. If she's good, we keep fucking her.
Right.
So
If she's
what?
good, see, a lot of
So
women
you
ain't
gonna go
good.
back and fuck her? Or you just gonna fuck her one time?
If she's good, you gonna
If
keep fucking
she
her.
good, you gonna keep fucking her.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she ain't, I'm not coming back.
Facts.
And you gonna say, and you gonna be like, his loss. No, baby.
But that's all
your
they
false
want.
advertisement.
But that's all they want, though. That's all they want is a spot on the roster.
I agree. But no. By the way,
Which
everything
is fine. Like, which is
everything you saying,
Not
I agree
false
with. But I'm saying to you,
advertisement.
JoJo, what I like that you said is that we have to. If I don't mind holding men accountable, but women have to hold women accountable.
Facts.
And right now,
I do hold them
I will
accountable.
say this. I'll give you an example on. Let's try it. Let's do an
You know what
experiment.
I be-
Let's do an experiment.
You know what I hate about women?
Okay, you want to go ahead? Oh, go
You
ahead.
know what I hate?
Tell me.
When you're a woman and you're broke and you have a fucking million, you're sitting on $1 million. How the fuck is you
What's your
broke?
$1 million?
This pussy? Fuck is you talking about? That's what I hate. I hate a broke woman because how are you broke and you got a pussy? That's
You
crazy.
know-
Well,
You should never be broke with that.
Can I say something?
That's a number one seller.
I want to. It is. I don't want to say it though, because then that
That's
means that
true.
your
I'll
brain.
say it.
That means that you don't have a brain. That means that you don't have a brain. That means it don't matter if you say that.
or you lazy.
All I'm saying is this, guys, is we just got a little bit of work to do as a community. Seriously,
Got a little
no,
bit of
seriously, you just got a little work
We
to do
have a lot of work to do.
because we want to be better and we want to love each other. I'm speaking for black men right now. We love black women. We want to love y'all. We want to take care of y'all. We want to provide for y'all. But we want to know that we got the right one. And the right one is not out there bragging on how good she fucks and sucks to any man she meets.
That's right.
Because at this point in life, everybody fucks and sucks.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck makes you better? Like, what makes you that?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So
Sabrina said, "You got $1 billion
let me
pussy right
ask
here. Bitches up."
let me ask you a question. So you go on a date with a woman.
Yep.
Y'all talking, y'all kicking it, y'all have a great conversation. You already know you got past the basics of the relationship. So now it's like, hey, you know, what's next? Y'all gonna start talking about sex, right?
I'm not talking
Not-
about
no.
sex.
Necessarily,
I'm not
there's
talking about
other
sex.
things you can talk about.
Yeah, I'm not- we either gonna do
hold on,
it
I'm
or
gonna say,
we
I
ain't.
will say this. I do believe that there should be a.
That's not a topic?
Hear me out. It is. Hear me out. But I do believe that the older you get, the less is a topic.
Agreed.
But I do believe that hear me out real quick. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I do believe that there should be an establishment. There should be something established instantly. Like,
I'm gonna get that pussy.
no. Hell no. No. I'm saying the establishment could be something as simple as JoJo might, you know, like you meet a guy, you're like, look, I'm just letting you know right now, I have a high sex drive. Like, I need it 4 times a day. He shouldn't find that out 3 months in. And he a 1 time a day
Exactly.
nigga, and you a 4 time a day girl, and now y'all he wants it twice, so you want it too much. So I do believe that this sex habit should be discussed in the beginning,
I do too.
I agree.
but we don't have to talk about sex. Like, it's just, I'm gonna let you know right now, I like to fuck.
What if
and
you
I
really
to do it
like
a lot.
them though?
You know, cause 3 months dating for 3 months and finding out you got a little dick, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, I'm gonna be tight.
See, JoJo, there we go, my nigga.
Right. Let it out.
What if
Right.
he-
My nigga, you might
Yeah,
motherfucker-
for
no,
real.
don't leave me hanging. No, don't extend. Don't try to give me the short down. Don't try. She was like this. Yo, goddamn,
no,
extend that
for
arm.
real. But we can't just be like, oh, let me see. You know
No,
what
you
I'm
should
saying?
ask someone. I think I'm gonna get some away from
Y'all
relationship
should.
advice. Can I get some relationship advice?
Show and tell.
Well, let me get on that
I got some
record.
relationship advice for the ladies. I used to be a relationship expert. I would take this serious. If you want to know if a man is packing or not, just ask him, does he have a picture of his dick in his phone?
Yeah, let me see.
If he has a there's no nigga walking around with 2 inches in his phone. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. If he
So
has a picture of it in his phone, you don't gotta ask to see the picture.
That
By the way,
makes
you don't have to
sense.
ask to see the picture. You can just ask, do you have one? Yes, that's all you need to know. Because trust me, ain't no nigga with no 1 inch dick
game.
walking around here with
Yeah.
pictures of that shit. He don't want. You think he want that to
That
get
little
leaked?
Peter.
You think he want that to get leaked?
Lord have mercy. I believe it.
But my thing is this, like, I'm just saying, it's just certain things, like it's a man fact. The crazier she is, the better she is in the bedroom. Isn't that a man fact?
Is it?
Wow.
Is that a man fact, chat? The crazier, James, is that a man fact? The crazier she is, the most toxic she is, the better the sexual experience is gonna be. I promise you it's the best. That's why they crazy.
I'm very toxic.
They don't even know how to handle it. It's like they walking around with $1 million in their pocket and they pants, like Sabrina said, and they don't understand why they're not rich. They're
toxic.
crazy.
I know I'm crazy and I'm toxic.
What you thinking about over there, Joe? What you thinking about over there?
That's crazy that you said that.
Say what? What part?
That the crazier the woman, the
Better the
crazier
sex.
the sex.
Yeah, you never.
Oh, nigga.
No, I ain't never heard that.
Are you crazy?
Isn't it crazy?
What?
Toxic women have great.
Are you toxic?
sex.
Yeah.
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 She got
Crazy
good
they
coochie.
are. The more they say, I tried that. Oh, they incredible.
But you want to know why we're crazy? You want to know why we're crazy?
See, she claiming them, right? See, Jordan, go ahead, tell us why y'all crazy.
Do you want to know? Because we walking around with this good shit on us, right? No, y'all, for real, we walking around with this good shit on us. So you know how many guys we've been in relationships and guys done sold us dreams and told us so much things. So now we're just so like over it and burnt out. So now we're like, we're crazy because y'all don't try to play on us.
Can I say something? No.
I agree with you.
Stop buying dreams. Stop buying dreams. Make them show you. If you bought a dream and you fucked that quick, you
But we're in
deserve to get
Atlanta.
fucked.
This is #1 finesse city
For sure.
You know that. So they might
Atlanta is the
play that
finesse
shit like they
capital
got
of the
all this
world.
money.
Can't argue that.
Atlanta is the finesse
And then niggas
capital
gonna
of the
finesse you.
world.
Nah, I dead ass was talking to somebody for a very long time, and I'm talking about I wouldn't have known shit. I'm talking about not one thing, and then motherfucker started moving funny, so I had to go
Do your research.
do my motherfucking research.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
What was moving funny?
like I could just smell it.
What was it?
Joe, where you from again?
Was it reaching out
Chicago
the same?
and
Wasn't
Memphis. I'm from both.
Chicago,
was it reaching
Michigan?
out to you the same?
Memphis.
Oh, Memphis.
I'm from both. Huh?
Staying out later? Was it communicating the same?
It was like if he'll go travel somewhere for work, he might not answer the phone at night type of thing.
Yeah.
Or he was always going out or something. And then when I ask a question, it was always like, oh, no. And I'm like, bet.
And
So
then-
you know how y'all fuck
No,
up?
hold on.
Let
I
me
like
go do
this.
my
Let's stay here.
research.
Stop. Don't help. Stay here. Bet.
Let
What's
me
the
go do
next
my
move?
research. I did my research.
So what's the first part of research?
Going through his shit, duh.
Yeah, duh. The phone
His
is gonna
shit?
tell you everything.
Yeah.
His Instagram or like going through his actual phone?
Going through his actual phone.
Yeah.
So you had the code.
What, man?
Some of y'all just leave
I'm
y'all.
psychotic, so I know. It's like ways that you get into. Like I went through a nigga
Two
watch.
and two.
I went through a nigga.
We got two
I went
of
through a
them.
nigga watch while it was on his arm. So fun fact.
Tell him, JoJo.
You know you don't need the code to that watch as long as it's connected to their wrist.
Yeah. You
All you
don't.
gotta do is lift it up and hit boop, and it'll bing open right on up.
We know JoJo and Sabrina both are very good at what they do.
So
They
boom.
both have shown how crazy they are.
So I'm saying that to say, like, it's a whole a nigga can make you think one thing and he live in a whole nother 30 plus lives.
But that shit worked out for
you know-
Quincy.
But you know how y'all get
It worked
caught
out for
though?
Quincy.
But you know how y'all
You know
get
what Quincy
caught though?
is?
No.
You didn't even ask, see? You know, everybody know Quincy
I don't give a
is?
damn who Quincy
Loving
is.
basketball. His dad was lying to him the whole time.
Quincy McCall.
Quincy McCall was on his way to going pro. As soon as he found out everything his dad told him was a lie, life was over.
How'd that work out for him?
He shouldn't have went. His mom shouldn't have fucking had the private investigator follow the dad. So now Quincy know the dad ain't perfect. So now Quincy is like, fuck life
No,
now.
So what's the mama
Traumatized.
fault? So it's
No,
the mama
but
fault
y'all
that the daddy
fucked up.
couldn't be
You knew
faithful.
who you was
Okay,
marrying.
let me tell you something. Well, I'm gonna give y'all niggas free game.
We just said
I'm about to give
that
y'all niggas
people
free
be
game right now.
finessing.
JoJo, no, hear me out, JoJo. When you meet somebody, you listen, y'all. We act like we crazy. We not
They be
crazy.
lying.
Hear me out.
That's part of the game.
Hear me out. There's certain places where you should not believe the lie. Let's be clear. If you met a nigga in Magic City that told you he was in town to buy the Atlanta Hawks, you kind of got to know.
He might be though.
He's not.
How do you know?
He's not.
Okay, so if a
And
nigga,
can I tell you why I said that? I had two homeboys that would hit licks.
That
And
was
go to different cities and be like, yeah, we in town to buy the Memphis Grizzlies. And that's how chicks would fuck them.
No, I heard somebody say that before.
But you're stupid if you fucking
I
nigga.
did.
You
Yeah,
just
that's
said
right.
you believe him.
But
No,
okay,
she
no,
mean
I
it's
said I didn't say I believe. I said you never know because at Magic, you said at Magic you meet a lot of people. In
Yeah, I
there.
was gonna say-
I
What
said
if he's
two
in-
niggas.
What if he's in Magic City?
Trust me, two niggas in town
Let
to
me
buy the
talk.
Hawks are not going to Magic City. And if they are trying to buy the Hawks, they damn sure ain't telling nobody.
So what if it was in Magic City and they threw all this money and then I'm
That's
like,
how you. That's the
Can't make
finesse.
money. No, that's where the finesse
We threw
comes in.
5,000 in the air,
That's the
and you
finesse.
think we rich, but that was the last 5 we had. But
I
we
don't
gonna
know.
fuck
I
tonight.
don't know.
But we know
I
who's
can't
fucking
say
tonight.
that.
Who's
Yeah,
fucking
I
tonight?
can't
We know
say
I'm
that.
fucking.
Because I done met a lot of important people at Magic City now.
You ain't met nobody in town
buy the Hawks.
to buy the Hawks. There's
Okay,
levels to
maybe not
important
about the
people.
Hawks, but you know,
There's levels to
I met a lot
important
of
people. I had two homeboys that will run around They would rob niggas, and when they hit licks, they would go to different cities and be like, yeah, you know, we just in town looking at buying the Memphis Grizzlies. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, shit, you know, nigga meeting in the morning with the boy. And bitches was falling for it. You deserve to get fucked.
Yeah, that's the difference between like being dumb as hell and like I think being finessed is different than being like dumb as hell. Like, cause you can be finessed. I can finesse a nigga like
once or twice. You can't be if you get finessed 3 times, you just need to just quit.
That's too much. You gotta learn. But like being in Atlanta,
everybody been finessed like, at least once.
If you're in Atlanta, I tell like people who visit Atlanta for the first time, I'd be like, bro, don't let these motherfuckers come out here and finesse your ass.
Right.
Can I say something, JoJo? I think you said it. I got the rule. I got a new rule. We just came up with it together. You can only be finessed by one sector.
One. That's it.
If you got finessed by an athlete, you can't get finessed. You can't get finessed by another athlete, baby girl.
Yeah.
You got finessed by a music industry nigga, you can't get finessed by somebody in the music industry. You can't.
Right.
Now, if you got finessed by 3 niggas in the same crew,
you tripping.
Oh man, you deserve it at that point.
Yeah, you deserve it. You agree with me.
You deserve it at that point.
You agree
it happened. Why we don't talk enough about it? The shit that happens right now, like women are finessing niggas, but the only way a woman can finesse a nigga is it's fucked up. I'm talking like this.
Was if she
It's
give
true.
you
Speak the
Who
truth.
fucked first? Who fucked before what happened?
Man, please.
What you mean? What you
Let me
mean
tell you
by
about this
that?
one nigga that bought me so much shit. I ain't give him nothing. I'm talking about I ain't even.
So guess what? In the finesse game,
but I wasn't finesse.
you won.
Yes, I was.
Yes,
You won.
But let me tell you something.
Look, you gotta think about
Okay,
it.
can I say something?
won.
Can I say something?
Let's clap for. Let's celebrate a woman winning.
Let me say something.
You won in that finesse game.
I definitely did.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is guy, right? So he'll go to the strip clubs. He'll throw like maybe 10K on a bitch, right? You know, so once you throw 10K on a woman, she's all on it. Like, you know, you all now we exchanging numbers. Now we going on dates and we doing everything. But guess what he do? He asks her to borrow money. He asks for the money back, and she gives it to him.
They finessed each other.
Yeah.
They gonna have a baby finesse.
So he goes in the club and he throws this money on her. They go on dates, and then he eventually asks for the money back.
What do you mean
from
ask
her.
for the money back?
He asked her for the money that he threw on her.
All
back
of it?
eventually, like not right
In-
then
in
and
due
there.
time.
Oh, due time. He was
In
like,
due
I get 1,000 here, 1,000 there.
He asks her for the. He gets his money back, and then after that, he's gone.
That
On
was
to
a
the next
premeditated
bitch.
Hold on,
finesse.
that's a real.
That's a real. I know
That
a
was a
guy who
premeditated finesse.
in Atlanta who actually does that. I swear to God.
That's my nigga right there.
He a New York nigga. He a New York nigga.
from Queens.
Oh God. I think. But that goes to say,
Niggas
That was a
niggas will
premeditated
go to the
finesse.
ultimate
Listen.
to try to finesse a woman. You guys will act like you're in love.
Can I say something though?
to get what you want.
No. We do be in love. In that moment, we in love. That moment, that shit felt like love. Now tomorrow when I wake up and your wife calls,
You want your money back.
and your family won, then you like, hold on, bitch, I gotta go home. But in that moment, you was really in love.
There's no love is forever. There's no love for the moment, right?
That's what I said,
lust.
at that moment.
That's lust.
That's
I
where y'all get
lusted her.
confused.
I lust
well, not
for
y'all,
things.
but that's
You
where
lust
men.
for
Okay,
You
so
lusted
have you
in-
ever lusted
For
over a
what?
woman and finally got her and was like, oh, that was it?
All the time.
Yes.
Exactly.
Since
Or just-
1996.
That's
I've
all.
been getting it and being like, that was it. You
But
know,
see, that's
Like,
why I
I
don't
thought-
want to give a new man like no pussy, cause like I don't want him to be like, well, he's never gonna be like that's it. But I don't want him to. I don't want the feeling to ever go away.
Can I say
Like,
something? No, I gotta tell you something. No. Here's why that's it. Here's a secret for the ladies. Ask for what you know is worth, not what you think is worth. Let me tell you what I mean by that.
If I ask for
Hear
what
me
I know,
out. Hear me
they're
out.
gonna be broke.
Hear me out. If you can get full at McDonald's, and you can get full at Noble. You can get full at both.
Yep.
One just costs $20 for 2 people, and the other costs $300 for 2 people. But we left full at the end of the day, right? So what I'm speaking about is that the only reason why there were women who I said that's it was because of the ask.
oh,
3-4 dates, like conversations, like, and women, you gonna treat me like that, boom, boom, boom. It's like, okay, that gotta be worth it. Then you go down that route and you like, bitch, if you motherfucking tell me what
Return
the
to sender.
fuck, that's it. But if I just met you walking down the street and you was like, let's do it, and then we do it, I'm not even gonna say, is that it? It was
Right.
no effort. That is that it comes from the effort you require. So back to my analogy of food. You gotta know when you're a McDonald's bitch, and you gotta know when you're a Noble bitch, and you gotta also know when you got your Noble customer and your McDonald's customer. You gotta know them.
But what if you a noble bitch, but you ain't really trying to wait 2 weeks to have
What if you
sex?
do both?
No, hold on. Say that again. I want to understand the question. That's a good question. Say that again.
What if you a noble bitch, but you don't want to have to wait? You don't want to wait 2 weeks to have sex.
Then you are a noble wife.
I fuck on the first date.
Yes. Clap for that. Clap for it.
You just became a noble wife because you wanted to fuck immediately.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. And this is the last thing we're going to say.
I fuck on the first date. It's not wrong with
Hold on,
it.
this is the last thing I'm
I
going to tell
gotta
you.
see what I'm getting
I'm going to
myself
tell you
into.
something. Kim Kardashian, that Kardashian family, they proved it. They proved the theory. Every man is wrong. They love to fuck. They love to fuck more than they love handling business. They love to fuck more than they like making money. I only know this because one of our close friends of the show was married to her. And he was like, nigga, if she went to the... He literally said Kim was the type of wife that if she went to Walgreens, she might fuck somebody.
Oh wow.
Kanye has an album on Donda 2. He has a song on Donda album where he says, you always be my prom queen. You always be my prom queen, even though it takes you 2 or 3 hours to go to Walgreens. Like, they like to fuck.
Yeah.
But that's why they win. So my thing to women is, do what you like to do. Actually do it, a lot of it. If talking is your game, just be that talking bitch. You know what I mean? Bitches rich from just sitting at the table talking to niggas.
Yeah.
If you like to fuck, be that fucking bitch. But don't try to be it all if you ain't got the capabilities.
So do you think it's wrong to fuck on the first date?
I think it's beautiful.
I have to fuck on the first date. If I like you, I have to
What?
fuck on the first date.
She said I have to. She said I have
Because
to.
like I have to see what I'm getting myself
If
into.
I like you, I have
if
to.
If I like you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said if you
No,
just have to.
if I like you.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a big
Like
if.
if I know we're going somewhere, we're fucking that first day.
You a motherfucker. You that motherfucker.
And then,
I just think. I think
you gonna
like,
be getting hit for date after date after date after date. There's gonna be a waiting list for dates for you. Holla at Jack, by the way. You gotta pay
I'm
Jack.
I'm single.
You gotta hit Jack. Trafficking, see? We just got in some trafficking. See? We just trafficking. Change the subject.
Immediately.
Moving on. Let's end the show. Let's go.
Okay, so I know everybody's seen the crash that happened with the bridge going in Baltimore. So do you guys think it was something to do with politics, or was you think that boat really didn't mean to hit the bridge, or is it more politics? They're trying to cut off our supply. What could it be? Because that was just so random. Like the boat just went in the bridge.
It's fucked up. It happened to Baltimore.
Yeah.
That would never
Yeah,
happen
it's
to
messed
LA.
up.
That would never happen to LA. A bridge fall, New York. You imagine
That
a bridge
was
falling
crazy.
in New York?
Yeah, that's
Like I had to talk because
an entire bridge.
that shit was
And it got
crazy.
tapped from
And by the way,
left
did you
side.
see that one car was
Right there.
The last car drove off, and then the bitch had collapsed like 20, 15 seconds later.
Yeah. Well, they
But
said
there
it
was
closed
cars
off.
on there.
That
No,
bridge
they
needed
said it was
work.
closed off.
They closed it off, but
Yeah,
the
because
people
they
they
were
closed it off
fixing
because they
the
knew it was
pothole.
working. The people was fixing it.
Yeah.
But by the time the people that died were people that was there helping.
The workers.
The workers, yeah. Nobody died like that. So I just hate that it happened to Baltimore.
I hate that it happened at all in general. That shit was
Period.
crazy
Yeah,
as
that
hell.
was crazy.
But it happened to Baltimore. They need good things to happen to them.
That was a big cargo ship too that hit that bridge. Like that shit was huge, holding all types of cargo. Like that was a big bridge.
There was somebody said they said a new
That hate had to be me.
they said a new fear has been unlocked because
No,
I guess
seriously.
that was everybody's
No,
fear.
people, yeah, like
Yeah.
people.
I've never
when
been
they
afraid of falling on the
travel on
bridge.
bridges. We be like, I be scared as hell.
All
when I
you
be
see
on
is
the bridge.
water.
Yeah, I
I'm
be
from
scared
Boston.
as
We
hell.
got bridges everywhere. You be like, oh my goodness.
I'm
like,
terrified. So yeah, that definitely was a.
Was it more I don't know. They were saying that they're trying to cut off our supply with the politics. You know, it could go
And
either
people
way.
always-
I ain't no damn telling.
but can I tell you something though? They have a black mayor and a black governor.
It's
Baltimore-
always more
Maryland
too. You got to
does.
read between the lines with stuff like that.
We don't want this video to be banned on YouTube. By the way, shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah.
America, we love you. Shout out to YouTube especially for making sure. I love y'all,
Okay,
YouTube.
so Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang.
No, I gotta say this. Hold on, because we got to wrap up. I gotta say one thing. Can we? I asked the ladies a question. There was a post my boy TP made. I just gotta ask y'all, and he said, "We don't talk enough about how many black girls out here are using their business as a front to clean money for street niggas."
Yeah.
And then I asked who, and the list they sent me.
Insane.
Her, like, cause you gotta look at it like this. When you really think about it, it's like these chicks out here saying they got Bentleys, they got
They washing the money. That's how you do it.
Maybachs, they got all this jewelry on, and then you go to their business and it's like 3 people there.
Yeah.
And then they be like, it's an e-commerce business. No, it ain't, nigga.
Yeah. No, they're washing money for their man. That's definitely what they're doing.
So what you
His
asking?
drug
Are
money.
they
They're washing
money?
his drug money.
Did you know that was occurring? That was a shocker to me.
Yes, I knew that.
You knew that? You
Yeah.
knew that happens?
Yeah, like women.
It happens all the time. If you're smart enough, that's what you'll do.
I knew it happens, but I thought it was like some street shit that happens.
Oh, nah, that's kind of.
I didn't know that it was like, it's happening. It's girls that's on camera right now.
Yeah, so what it is that women, they be like the trap queen or whatever. They get that title like, yeah, I'm gonna hold my man down, I'm gonna hold him down, whatever he need me to do. And then he just be like, yeah, I need to wash this money, and she gonna do it. Especially if you got good dick.
Yeah.
I fuck with JoJo.
Yeah. They definitely
She's
gonna
sweet,
do it.
but she has a dirty mouth. It makes me
love
doesn't
it.
feel bad. It doesn't make me feel bad. I like it.
I love
It's
it.
true though, she is. She gonna do it. Women will do a lot for their man if they just do what they supposed to do.
They take care of them.
take care of you, dick you down. They gonna do what they need to do.
Man,
So, yeah,
I think
they
we got
doing
the. I think we understand now what to do now. Just give them some good dick, and they'll launder your money for you,
And take care of them.
and take care of them.
Yes.
Make sure you spend the money on them.
Hello.
Yeah.
Not spending money on them, but like paying it, like making sure that they
Make
bills
sure
money
they're
on them.
straight. Yeah.
Pay the bills.
Stability.
Yeah.
Making sure they're stable, and we gonna wash all that money for you, baby. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. Get that LLC. Get a couple of them.
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
Get a couple LLCs.
Look at KG. KG was like, "Mama, like no LLCs, no." Well, guys, this is the Culture Report. Shout out to everybody that was watching. Shout out to you. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to our sponsors. And we're gonna talk later. This show was interesting. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get over the Culture Report. Let's go.